All right, we're gonna do a quick review of the Scala Smartpack Duo set for 2. This is a very nice, it comes in a great packaging, gives you all your stats and numbers on the back. That's what it looks like right there. Packaging opens up. It's nice, man. I will admit, a lot of times I say people spend too much on packaging, but I will say that the way this came out, very, very nice. Once you get it out of the initial packaging, you've got your sub packaging. Again, quality put together. When you open it up, mine are already on my helmet, so there won't be anything in here. But when you open it up, it has a nice display. You see the unit in here, you see the other unit over here. You've got all your extra pads for adjusting your thickness of your ear pads, getting them closer to your ears. And I will say, number one tip, if you do get this unit or any headset unit, the placement of these mean everything. I've had head units and said, man, these units are really quiet. The speakers were in the wrong spot. Once I moved them around and got them in the right place, they've all been fairly good volume-wise. So that comes with some extra microphones and some extra wind buffers. The more the wind, the bigger the buffer you put on the microphone so your friends aren't hearing all the static. Overall, a good instruction packet, but it's fairly simple and fairly easy to use. There are a few things I will say about it. Yeah, these are just some different mounts in here. I haven't used a lot of this stuff, okay? But these are just stick-on mounts to stick onto the helmet. Works pretty good, I'm sure. Those are all kind of the same across the board. But let me talk to you about the actual system. So Ashley runs it right here on her Gringo S, which is a decent helmet, but she hates it and she's looking to get a new helmet. Not sure which one we're gonna try yet. And I have it attached then to my Bell Bullet. The thing I love about this, let me see if I can do this easily. The thing I love about this unit is the volume is right here, very easy. You're not trying to remember which button it is for volume up or down. It's just this toggle, this scroll right here. So volume up, volume down, very, very easy. Another thing is simple buttons, just a few to turn on. And when you connect them, just a couple to turn on, and when you connect them, you just hit the button there. You just hit the button there, it flashes a couple times, it goes on, connects. There is an antenna inside of it there for extra reach. The reach is nowhere near what they've claimed on the things. I don't think it's near that far. We put it to the test on our trip to Sturgis. But I will say it's pretty good and pretty clear. And they got this new way to connect it that's not really Bluetooth. It's a special connection. You'll have to read about how to do it, but you set it up and it automatically adds the people that are already preloaded in your group. So you don't have to sit and find each other, log each other in, play with funky buttons. It's pretty simple. The playing music, and then when someone talks, it just automatically lowers your music and lets you hear them. Works pretty good, I got to admit. I have enjoyed that. And the fact that you can come and leave the group. So we could have 5 of these in a group, and the leader, the first person who started the group, can leave, and the rest of us can still talk. And then they can come back and they'll just pick back up and put you back in. It really is the future and the best way to communicate when it comes to in-helmet Bluetooth units. It is a Bluetooth unit. It speaks to your phone, Bluetooth, or anything like that. But realistically, that new I believe it's DMC. I'll check it out to make sure. I'll put it right down here. But I believe it's DMC. Way that they connect is really pretty good. I will give you a tip though. There has been a few times we've tried to connect and it hasn't worked, and we had to power them both down and power them both back up. But then we always got connection back without issue. Overall, the Cardo Duo Smartpack, I give it, heck, I give it 4 out of 5 stars. It's a pretty good system. Few flaws, but they work out if you just have a little bit of patience and play with them. I will say, out of all of the headsets I've tried over the years, this is the most user-friendly. You really don't even really need to read instructions. You don't have to pay or anything. You just get close to somebody else that has one and you can talk. And I think there's even a way for them to talk with other ones. I don't really know about that. I'll only speak to my experience. And my experience is, if you're thinking about it, go get it. That is it for today's To The Point review. I try not to tell you my life story, get right to the topics that matter, and get off of this thing so you can get on to the next video. If that next video happens to be mine, go ahead and give that guy a click. We'll talk to you all later. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Bye.